We're gonna fish this section today. This will be a treat for me. I haven't been here in 10 years. Gorgeous, though. Wow. As an urban explorer, I love these kinds of places. Even if I was just hiking, you know, I'd be happy hiking down here. The fact that I have a chance at a big steelhead is just a bonus. Look at this. I've got a... It's been so long since I've been here. This is way bigger than some of the trestles out in New York where I fish. Beautiful. Wow. It's interesting that I'm below the water line right here. I don't entirely know what the purpose of this is. I don't know if this was like a old... This must have something to do with the old logging days, why the water's diverted onto this side of the creek. Or this side of the tunnel. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's see if we can catch some steelhead down here. Alright, finally got one. Good one, too. Question is, where am I going to land him? I guess I got to drag him this way. This is going to be fun. Don't fall. Should have probably brought a net. Good I drag him this way and not scare the stuff on the other end of the hole. What an awesome place to be catching steelhead. Alright. One looks a little bit on the stale side. Been once again filming all day long. I stopped filming for a little bit because no bites and I'm getting bored. And then boom, bobber goes down. Not a big one, but hey, it'll take the skunk off. Bigger than jack. It's not a jack. Small adult. That's all that's important to me. I'll even take a jack on a slow day like today. Say it's slow, there's a lot of fish in this hole. They're just, where'd he go? Oh, it's right there. Lost track of him. There are a lot of fish in this hole. They're just not wanting to bite. They've been pressured. I know it, you know it. Like I said, look at this fish. It's been caught many a time before. Look at the size of the hook in his mouth. That giant hook that you're seeing in his mouth is not mine. I've got a little tiny size 10 hook. And there's this huge hook in his mouth. Let's see what's in his mouth there. Let's get that hook out. Alright, buddy, I'm doing you more good than harm. Look at that. Look at that hook that was in his mouth. Huh. I don't know what bait they were using to use that giant hook. His mouth is a little bit swollen too from where he broke that person off and had that hook stuck there. So we're doing this guy more good than harm. For sure. I don't know where my hook is. There it is. Okay. Alright, buddy. You go on now. You're good to go. Oh, we'll film another drift. It's like these fish know when I turn the camera on to try and film a bobber down. It is like disproportionately. I can have the camera on 75% of the day, and you know, the 25% of the day that the camera's not on will be when I catch the fish. Always. All right, the fish bit right about there. We're on again. All right, finally got a bobber down. Figured out the drift. This one's a fresh one. Like I said, there's a good mix of fresh and dropbacks in the system. Alright. I'm on the side of the waterfall that I want to be now. Trying to get them out of there. I don't want to get these other fish all riled up that are in there. This one's a silver guy. Last one was definitely one that's been in here for a while, been caught a couple times before. And this one, it's definitely fresh. I should have left the plug rod behind and brought the net with me. I'll get hate for not having the net. Uh-oh, we're on a stick. We're off the stick. This one's a fresh one, so I'm gonna have to fight him a little bit longer, I think. Tire him out. Try to. We might have a good day here after all, folks. There's a lot of fish in this hole now that I got it figured out. I was trying to catch the fish in that brush down there. First I was trying to catch them on this side. They aren't on this side. There is a bunch of fish in that brush, but I off camera, I broke off like 2 hooks in that brush trying to catch those fish. Just snagging up on the brush. These fresh fish, man. They'll take you for a ride. Uh-oh, he might take me down. No, he's off. No. I fought that thing forever, too. How'd he come off after all of that? Holy cow, I dragged that thing all the way across the way. He just kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting, man. Had the will to live. I think that one was definitely bigger than my first one. It wasn't huge, but he was fresh. Very fresh. Having fun, anyway. Alright, well, we've gone a while without a fish here, or without even a bite, so just switched up to a white egg sac. It's crazy, we had bites every cast there for a minute. And now, things are slow, but maybe switching up colored sacs will help. There's a bite. There we go. No! Oh, how'd I miss that one? Oh boy, that was a bite. Okay. We're running out of time now, but I did want to shoot some shot at a couple of these upper holes. At least this one. It's just above the trestle. Always the minute I turn the camera off that we get bit. No clue how. I thought this one was smaller, but it just got bigger. When I first looked at it, it felt like a relatively small one, but it got bigger. It's another fresh one. He's actually not that fresh, he's just big. Alright, let's get this one in. This one actually is colored up. He's just big. When I first bit, I legit thought it was a small one. When I was like turning the camera on and stuff, it felt kind of small. What a cool place to be catching fish. Whoa, look at that wake he had. Look at the wake this thing just left. Could this be my 30-incher? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that ain't no 30 inches. Ain't no 30-incher, but nothing to scoff at. We've had definitely the size of the Erie Steelhead has been bigger this year. I mean, the runs are definitely seem to have been getting slower these last couple of years, but the size class has definitely gotten better. So, you know, personally, I'm a fan of quality over quantity. Dang, this fish, man. These fish, I just cannot bring them in. I can't turn them. Turn, baby, turn, turn, turn. Oh, beautiful fish. Look at that. What a beautiful specimen. Get behind him. Still not ready. Yeah, this is a good fish. Uh-oh. Think he's giving up finally. There you go, I'm trapped finally. You know, down here in PA, a lot of times, if you do land these steelhead, I think they know it's a death sentence. Son, I'm a catch and release angler, so don't worry about me. Another big steelhead. Look at the size of you. Wow. Wow. Train. Yeah, I'm not gonna measure him. He's not 30, I don't think. hook right there in his mouth. And I'm gonna get some pictures of this one. After all that fighting to bring the thing in, I think I deserve a picture or two. Well, if he lets me. He might not let me. Nope. I didn't even get a picture. Oh, that's okay. When I catch a ton of them in a day, you know, I get to the point where I stop bothering about taking pictures after I get a picture of 1 or 2 big ones. But when it's a grind for 1 or 2 fish and they fight like that one just did, I feel like I deserve a picture. But he just kept fighting and got away from me, so oh well. All right, well, I spent my whole 15 minutes here fighting that one fish. I think we can give it another 10 minutes here. There we go. That's a fish. 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 Whew, had to take line up for that one. It's a fresh one again. Whoa! Saw some fish busting there, so another big one. He's wrapped. Either he's no. I don't know if he's wrapped. He might be wrapped. He might be foul hooked. I don't think so. He might be foul hooked. No, I think he is in the mouth. I think he's just wrapped. He is in the mouth. I think he's just wrapped. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Chase me back down to the dang trestle. One's a little bit smaller than the last one. It's definitely fresher. No, he's definitely in the mouth. Definitely in the mouth. He was just wrapped. I feel like there's more fish in the hole down there, but they're probably more pressured or something. Because I don't know, they're biting here better than they were down there. Oh no, 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 no. Almost had him. How many times are we gonna play this game, buddy? It's a fresh one. See if we can get a fresh one landed today. Landed. All right. Woo. See if we can get a picture of 1, 2. Alrighty. Look at that. Whoa. Towards the water, buddy. Cool. At the waterfall now. They're crushing them here. Should have moved up here sooner. Right. Hard to leave when the fish are biting. We got quite the hike back. And there's more spots I wanted to try on the way back too. Not every drift, just most of them. There we go. Oh, no. Shoot. Shoot. That's gonna screw me. One issue with the center pin being so long. If I try and get it out of there, I think I'm just gonna get more tangled. That's gonna screw me. I'm short on time. That's gonna hurt me. If I break this off, it's gonna hurt me. I don't think I have much of a choice. I did not have a choice. I think I got my hook back though, look at that. I got my hook back. Yeah, we can just tie the hook right back on. We're good, we're good. I mean, obviously I've weakened my leader now, but I don't need to fully retie the leader or anything. We'll just tie this hook back on, pop on a new egg sac, and give it 1 or 2 more drifts. All right, see if we can bang one more fish out of this hole, and then we gotta move. We gotta move after this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, I missed him. What an awesome spot to be catching fish. We got a little redemption at this hole on this side of the trestle, but it's far time we get going. I got a long hike back. There's 1 or 2 holes I might take a drift at on the way back. Whew. Go ahead and film as we run through the tunnel, see if we spook any fish on this edge here. Not that I want to disturb the fish, but you know, it's good to mark fish in case I decide to come back here at some point this week. I had so much fun here. Right now, the popular thing is fishing for walleye on the res and Chautauqua Lake canals for crappie. The crappie and walleye are starting to hit, which means the pressure goes off the steelhead streams, which means I like to fish for steelhead. I like to do whatever the opposite of what's popular is. All right, let's jump down here. Oh, whoa. I think we beat this hole to death, so we're gonna just jog right on past this one. I enjoyed fishing here, even though we only landed one little steelhead trout. This is just such a beautiful, cool place. I'm an urban explorer. I love hanging out at places like this. Alrighty, folks, I think this is gonna be the final drift of the day. One more halfway sort of stupid drift. Ooh, that was dangerous. It worked though. I'm on. It's a little one. Is this my brown? Is this my brown trout? This might be my brown trout. I think it's a little jack. Little jack skipper. I'm gonna bring him over this way. Now it's a little jack. All right, folks, that is going to be the true last fish of the day. It is at the end of fishing hours, and we gotta hike our way out of here before it gets dark. I ain't bring a headlamp today, so. This one, we're not gonna bother getting a picture of. Look at that, even that little jack's got a lamprey mark on him. Them lampreys, man, they're ruthless, picking on these little fish. Alrighty, let this guy go. See ya, buddy. All right, I'm not putting on another egg sack, we gotta go. So, wow, what an epic day. Awesome coming down here. Do the opposite of what's cool. Come down here and have a spot like this to yourself. That was awesome. I really enjoyed today, even though, I mean, fishing wasn't spectacular, but it was certainly fair, if not a little bit more than fair. We had a decent amount of action and caught 3 nice fish and a jack. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We're gonna hike out of here. We'll catch you in the next adventure.